Hey, George. Michael Goldman here. As I mentioned on our call earlier, I wanted to make sure to record a quick video going over some of the main focal points of this new system. They're going to help you guys obviously sell more cars and increase your lead generation and obviously ensure that we have a longevity for your guys' business here moving forward. So first things first, obviously the main focal point for the new system is that it's fully responsive, meaning that no matter what size screen your consumer pulls up your device on, mobile, desktop, tablet, anything in between, it's always going to be showing them the most relevant content at the most dynamic size width. That being said, that's one of the main things that now Google is basically focusing on. In most recent years, Google's realized that basically 90% of the online search market is utilizing mobile devices to begin their searches, and so they're moving more towards looking at your guys' mobile device and mobile website to determine where you guys show up within the search engines. And so with our new system, with the autoSTRADA system, this platform we were trying to get you guys onto, it is fully responsive. And I have an example here for you. This is just one of our demonstration sites with a specific theme set up. Obviously, this is something we could potentially set up for you guys, but this is just an example of a responsive website. And as you can see here, when I scroll in and out, this always is going to be delivering me the most dynamic screen width for whatever screen that I'm looking at it on. So this is going to be one of the main focal points that we're going to be focusing on throughout this discussion so that you guys can kind of see the value of what we're doing and trying to obviously increase the lead generation, consumer traffic, and vehicles that you guys are selling on your lot. So one of the great things here as well is that with your guys' old system, anytime you had to make an update to your guys' website, whether it be on your desktop version or your mobile version, we had to correlate those changes, meaning we couldn't just add one thing to your guys' desktop and have it automatically translate over to your guys' mobile website. We had to make those changes in two different areas, which obviously was more work for us and more work for you guys. And in most cases, that would actually cost design work or design credits in order to accomplish. With the new system, the great thing about this is because it's not two different websites, it's just one system. No matter what we add to the desktop platform, it's going to automatically translate over to the mobile system. So it's going to make your guys' job easier and save you money right off the top. And obviously, saving you guys time is saving you guys money, and saving you guys money is just saving you guys money. That being said, above and beyond that, another one of the main focal points with Google and any of the search engines, mind you, is site speed. And right now, your guys' website, because again, probably was built, the system itself was built in about 2005. So right now, it's almost 15 years old. That's equivalent to have an old school flip phone in today's new modern era. It's just behind the time. What I did here for us is I ran a quick speed test on your guys' website. As you can see here, it's scoring 34 on mobile and 60 on desktop. So that's obviously significantly impacting you guys. This is an equivalent dealership that's utilizing our new system, autoSTRADA, that's scoring significantly higher on mobile and significantly higher on desktop. And that's just one of the main focal points that we can knock out as soon as we get you guys live with this new system and improving your guys' overall presence within the search engine significantly. Another thing that I wanted to show you that kind of correlates with these site speeds and where you guys currently are and where we could potentially get you to is a search engine rank placement test that I've run for one of our equivalent dealerships in California. These guys have been on our new autoSTRADA system for about a year now, and they are basically being found in the #1 search position for about as much as you can possibly think. These are all of the terms, obviously, that they chose to be found for that are utilizing the same potential system you guys could be on with the same, obviously, knowledge base and customer service that would be supporting you guys. We're down into the 8,000, 9,000, 10,000. We're not even to #2s or 3s yet. We're still in the first search position. So these guys have created a monopoly in their area as far as people searching for cars and vehicles and financing within their area. So we basically got to about 15,000 #1 search results before we even got into the second search results. So these guys are obviously following the golden rule of making sure to stay ahead of the growth curve when it comes to the search engines, and making sure that we obviously market your guys' business in the most efficient manner possible. So that being said, jumping back over to our autoSTRADA system here, the main thing one of the other main things that this alleviates for us is that in the next 4 months or so, 2 or 3 months actually, Google is going to be getting rid of Flash. Flash is a system that we utilize on the old platform to potentially upload images, to have any sort of transition effects, any sort of highlights within the platform. That is all built in Flash, and that's something that just in Google Chrome is going to be discontinuing altogether at the beginning of 2020. And as you guys know, Google is that 900-pound gorilla that basically everybody follows around. So if Google is going to be stopped supporting Flash, all of the other browsers are in turn going to eventually stop supporting Flash as well. And so it's one of those things, again, where we need to stay ahead of that growth curve and ensure that we remove those systems that are in place on your guys' current website that are going to basically hinder your guys' consumer base from even seeing you guys. Imagine having one of your potential consumers attempting to pull up your guys' website and not seeing a single thing. That would be the absolute worst thing for us to imaginably do. And obviously with this new system, being that it's completely built without Flash, you guys are going to be able to make sure that we're staying ahead of that curve. Above and beyond that, as I mentioned before, updates and changes and things of that nature are significantly easier to do. Above and beyond us educating you guys on how to make those changes, you can also consider us your concierge service. If you need to have, any videos added to the website, any content adjusted on the home page, any new pages created, whatever the case may be, you can reach out to us. And because it's so easy, again, for us to make these changes on this new system, we don't charge you guys for that. Again, we'd be your concierge service for you guys to jump in here and make those changes whenever you need. It's so easy that a lot of our dealerships moving to this new system are doing seasonal updates. If they wanted to do a fall sale or a Black Friday sale, something that really encourages consumers to buy vehicles, you guys now would have the flexibility to make those changes and focus on those particular seasons or holidays or whatever the case may be. Now, following that same suit of ease of use and how easy this thing is to use, we now have a fully built CRM section. This allows you guys to manage, maintain, and note leads that are being generated through the website. You guys can assign these leads to sales reps where they can leave notes, and you can track the interaction between sales reps and how things are going with those individual sales. You guys can even jump in here, and I can show you here real quick with one of these leads. Once you've jumped into an individual lead, you have the ability to schedule events even. So if somebody wants to come down and schedule a test drive, you guys can actually dive in here, schedule a test drive event. And the neatest thing about this is that if the consumer that submitted this lead left their email, it's going to send them a notification saying, hey, you've been scheduled for an event on Saturday to come down and test drive a whatever vehicle that they decide to test drive. At which point as well, you guys can schedule and assign an owner, which at that point, if you guys have sales reps with user profiles, it'll also notify them that scheduled test drive has been scheduled for Saturday or Sunday, whatever the case may be. So again, another one of those things where it just makes your guys' job easier, saves you time, and obviously with saving time, saves you money. Another neat thing down here as well is that you guys have the ability to leave notes. So if somebody does, if you guys have a sales rep that's, talks to a potential client on a Monday and they don't happen to be in the office, the next person that does speak to them has the ability to understand what had happened prior and really don't have to rehash any information they may have potentially already discussed. So this thing is incredibly beneficial for obviously making sure that you guys are having the most efficient use of your guys' time. Another neat thing up here as well is we have the ability to send out quick emails. So if you want to reach out to that consumer as soon as they sent the email in, you guys get quick email, create a subject and a body, and you guys can send that out directly from this page right here. Another neat thing as well, I want to jump back over to the main CRM section with all of the individual leads. From here, you guys can actually select multiple leads at once if you would like. If you didn't want to have to go through each individual one, select a system email, which is basically a templated email that would allow you guys to send out a response to, an application or a lead or whatever the case may be, but these are templated. So they will switch out these specific aspects for the specific leads that we chose. Additionally, because this system's so flexible, guys, is that we can actually create, custom templated emails. We just recently did this for another dealership where they wanted any time that somebody that submitted a lead on their website, whether it was a contact us form, schedule a test drive, an application, they wanted to have an autoresponder go out, and that's something that we can do with this. We can set up an auto response, so it's no matter who applies or turns in a lead, they automatically get an email sent directly back to them saying, somebody at First Class Cars is going to be able to reach back out to you soon. Thank you for your lead, and we'll be in touch soon. Again, trying to make your guys' job easier and making the site more flexible and accomplishing more tasks for you guys. Now, again, that being the case as well, if there's anything that you guys, have issues with on the website, our customer service, again, is you're going to be considered your concierge service. You guys need to learn more, want to understand the website further. We're always here to help you guys as much as we can, as you guys know already. I touched on design changes as well. Again, with this new system, design changes are so easy. It makes your guys' life so much easier in that aspect, saves you, again, a lot of time and money. The last thing I wanted to show you guys here as well is with the new system, typically a new dealership that signs up with this platform is going to see these residual costs accrued. This would be our monthly continuation plans. However, because you guys are grandfathered clients of ours, you would retain your current pricing scale. Obviously, the autoSTRADA Bronze is going to be equivalent to basic hosting, so you guys would be billed $19.95 per month, or the annual cost, which would be $239.40. With the Strada Gold, which is equivalent to what you guys are currently on, again, you'll retain that pricing scale. So instead of $149.95, it would be $99.95 per month, with the option to prepay, which again, you guys have done obviously before as well. And then the last one here is our autoSTRADA Platinum. This is a new package that's new to the autoSTRADA system, but you guys still would get a discounted rate of $349.95. So it's incredibly beneficial for you guys in any aspect, simply because you're would be a grandfathered client. Now, for the migration itself, because again, you guys would already have an owned licensed copy of our platform, we'd basically be trading that in and removing all of the migration costs. So basically, all that you guys would be paying for would be the development hours it would take to actually take what we currently have on your new website or on your live website and placing it onto the new course. You guys would actually be getting the website itself technically for free. So for that being said, out the door, this would be $2,000 for you guys. Typically, it's about $29.95 for a brand new dealership. Again, we're removing that initial core cost for the platform itself. And then again, with the grandfathered client, as you guys are, you would have the option for a flex pay. So it'd be $500 down and 6 payments of $250 on the first of each month, and we could begin building this website as soon as possible. But keeping in mind, the main reason we want to do this is because Google is going to be getting rid of Flash. Your guys' website is going to be obsolete, so it's, no time is better than now to get this done. So definitely don't hesitate to reach back out to me if you have any questions. I'm already going to be sending you over the agreement that kind of just outlines everything I've discussed on this meeting for you, George. So if you have any questions, like I said, don't hesitate to reach back out to me. I'd love to answer any questions that you have, and make sure that we get you guys on this new system so that we can keep you guys ahead of the curve. I appreciate it, George, and again, I look forward to speaking with you again on Monday.